Hi guys, in this review I'll be checking out the VROC prescription lenses for the Meta Quest 3. I've covered a number of lenses for the Quest 2. One of them was the VROC for the Quest 2 as well. I did like how they did their lenses. Do have a pair of prescription glasses for long distances, so I don't necessarily need them for short distance, but there is a very small fraction for nearsightedness that I do get benefits from. And these prescription versions of the lenses that they kindly sent to us will hopefully address that. So these aren't the magnetic versions of the prescription lenses for the Quest 2 that we've seen in the past. They come in this handy little hard case to keep them nice and protected, but if you're going to be wearing them on your headset only, not going to be sharing the headset with anyone else, you probably won't be putting them back in here once you actually put them on. But it is a nice way for them to come and to stow them should you be sharing the headset anyway. So inside we get the prescription lenses like this. These are the push-on kind, which means they actually push down into the actual Quest 3 lenses and they're not the magnetic versions, which is fine. I prefer that because the magnetic versions, they create like a bit of a ridge to their thickness and you tend to start feeling them on your eyes. So I'd rather that they push on and stay on, hopefully, rather than create a magnetic ring and then another ring on top of that, which just creates much thicker lenses. So these have been created for my own prescription, and the plastic is like a brushed plastic, and we've got a little mark there for the left, so we know that's going to go on the left one. You can see there's a ridge on the side there, and that depresses into the Quest 3 lenses. So we'll just put that to the side. Obviously the right one's going to be exactly the same, apart from the prescription that you give it if you've got a different prescription for the other eye. And it's good plastic, and again we've got a right tag there on the very top. And yeah, so let's get this on our Quest. So we've got the Quest 3 here. Got a new sticker that I've made. You can check that on my Etsy store if you fancy a bit of Star Wars action on your Quest 3. Check out that, and I'll put the links down below to check out this, and many more stickers will be coming soon to the store. We can take the facial interface off. Let's do that. So we've got full exposure to the lenses here. We're going to give it a clean. You don't get a cloth. VROC would be nice to get a cloth of some kind, preferably a microfiber cloth. That would help as well. It doesn't really cost the earth, but if you've got a microfiber cloth or a glass lens, don't use your shirt or a t-shirt or something. It's not good to use. Use a microfiber cloth or an actual lens cleaner cloth. And they come pretty much dust free out of the packet, so it's just literally finding the right one and then pushing it down onto, a bit tricky to know whereabouts it actually presses down onto. So basically push them down so it actually clips into the lens there. So that's the first one applied. Let's get rid of any dust that might be in there. So with the L facing upwards, that sits on there like that. And the lens, the glass has come up slightly, but I pushed that back down and that is in place on the lenses. So you can see it doesn't actually create that much extra lip to the actual lenses themselves. And I think that looks pretty cool. Looks pretty stock. So we put this back on. The facial interface is now back on. And then we're gonna give this a go, see how well we get on, and I'll come back and let you know how things go.
A few moments later.
So I've had a couple of hours on the Quest 3, playing a number of games including Powder VR via Oculus Link, and these lenses have been really, really good. Definitely a lot sharper without them for me with my prescription. I can tell the difference between wearing them and not wearing them with my prescription. So it is a lot sharper, which is always nice to see because the Quest 3 is a lot sharper anyway. So this makes it even sharper for me. As I said before, I don't think I'll be using that case now that these are installed just for me, but like I said earlier, you can get the magnetic versions, and at that point you probably will be using that case to stow them while someone's using their headset without the magnetic lenses attached to them. They haven't popped off, which is really, really good to see, and they haven't cracked, and the lenses all stayed in place so far. So really good prescription lenses from VROC here, and I am definitely going to keep these on my Quest 3. So these lenses retail for $25 initially, and then as soon as you start adding some options, then the lenses start to become a little bit more expensive. So if you need thicker glass, then obviously that's going to come a little bit more expensive for you. There are a number of cost-free upgrades that pretty much come pre-ticked, such as oil resistant, scratch resistant, dust resistance, something about being easy to clean, radiation resistant, anti-fatigue. Not quite sure how different that is to blue light, but blue light is an additional option of $5, as well as anti-glare. You shouldn't really need anti-glare because you actually got no light source externally, so you shouldn't really be an option that you need to really tick. But anti-blue light, if you do suffer with that, that might be worth adding to. You can also opt for a magnetic type. So for example, if you are sharing the headset with someone else who isn't a glasses wearer, that just makes it easier to pop these off. These are quite a permanent solution for one person use. And I think if you are sharing the headset with someone else, then I probably would recommend getting the magnetic type of lenses that they supply as well, which is unfortunately an extra $30, but that would save you so much stress of having to take the lenses in and out. So adding my prescription adds an additional $19, which makes it a total of $44 for my prescription. My prescription is quite slight, so thicker glass or more work that's needed in the lenses will obviously add a little extra cost on that. So go to their website, put in your prescription details, and you'll get an idea as to how much it will totally cost for you. And if you use my discount code, you'll get an additional 10% off, so that might help you there. So click on the link down below and you get the discount code automatically applied, and you also help out the channel this way as well. Overall, a great and seamless way to get prescription lenses into your Quest 3. So if this is something that you think is worth considering, check out my link down below to find out more. All right, thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video helpful. If it has, leave us a thumbs up down below and let me know in the comments if you have any questions about these lenses from VR Rock. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.